Hello, and welcome to another episode of Don't Piss Me Off. Only on So Good We Named It. Now, a lot of things piss me off. Maybe I'm the problem. However, the point is, this is what today's topic is going to be about. Customer service, retail customer service, to be specific. Now, don't get me wrong. I know what it's like having worked in retail for over 10 years.
Ready to go. Chop, chop.
I get it. I was at Target for 5 years. I was every damn Black Friday. People were fist fighting at the fitting room over the big screen TVs. So I get it. But nowadays, people literally appear to get mad when you ask them to help you. Why do you work here? Maybe you need a different job if you don't like helping people, working with people, talking to people. Get a job at a warehouse or something, fulfilling orders for Amazon. You can keep your AirPods in, ain't got to talk to nobody. But if I'm just asking for help, like they legitimately look upset. So when I do Instacart, unlike other male Instacart shoppers, I like to make sure I get everything exactly the way that they ask. Now, when I'm shopping for myself, typically I already know where everything is, and if I don't, it's really gonna have to be dire for me to ask somebody for help because I just don't want to be bothered with the attitudes, if you can even find anybody. But with Instacart, I'm like, okay, let me ask them to look in the back and double check, just because I want to make sure that the people get what they want and that my tip will be sickening. So I was in the store like an hour yesterday, and the man looked so mad because I asked him where the damn Honeycrisp apples were. They're over there. I was like, well, I don't see them, so perhaps I missed them. They were actually where he said that they were, but they were right next to the Fuji apples, and I thought it was the Fuji apples. They looked the damn same, hell. But the point is, he was mad from the jump that I even stopped him and asked him a question. Somebody else over there in the same department. This is at Mariano's, and I'm glad y'all don't get that little merger, because that's the last thing we need is Albertsons, Jewel Osco, Mariano's, Kroger, Food for Less, all under the same umbrella, because y'all don't know how to act. But anyway, as I was saying, there was somebody else that was doing the produce or whatever, and I tried to ask him a question. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask somebody that works over here." Bitch, you work over here. It ain't like I went to the deli. You are in the produce department, and I'm looking for produce. So produce it. And he had a walkie, so I was like, "Can you walkie somebody?" "Oh, I don't know what channel they're on." "Why are you here? Why? Why are you here?" So I was like, "Well, can you find somebody?" Some lady walked by. I was like, "How about her? What is she doing? Can she do it?" "Oh, I'll find somebody." Never saw him again. And this happens all the time. That's why I don't like to ask for help. Like when I get good customer service, I'm actually shocked because it's so rare. And typically the only times you're really going to get good customer service, and this has just been my experience, is if they are elderly or special needs. Most other people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Don't ask them for shit. Don't look at them. Like, I don't understand what that's about. I get it. People are annoying as hell. I get it. They used to annoy the hell out of me. But if I can't even ask you for help, "Oh, well, where's this item?" "Oh, it's down there." That's not right. You're supposed to take the customer to the item and point it out to them exactly and say, "It's right here." Or give them an exact location. "It's in aisle 9, the third shelf, on the fourth row." Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. But these people today, I need to go back to retail in management, of course.
Sales, red car sales.
Save you 5%.
Ow! We're at Target on Black Friday, saving our 5%. Hey!
Because people be at the register, on the phone, on FaceTime, listening to music, playing music. We wouldn't even have, well, I would have mine now because I was supervising. But cashiers couldn't even have their phone out at all when they're at the register. And if you're at the register, you need to, if you're not checking anybody out, you need to be standing at the aisle so they know that you're open. You can take them to your register. They just be standing there. If you can lean, you can clean, okay? You can be filling the gum and the candy. You can be wiping down the conveyor belts. I just don't understand. Like, and then no shade, but they talking about they want more money. You don't do nothing as it is. You making more than I was making. Yes, this was a few years ago, but I was a supervisor making $9.79. Now you come in the door making 17. And you don't want to do that. 17 seems like a lot to me for an entry-level job. Doesn't require any experience and low, I don't say low effort, but like low physical impact, depending on what you're doing. Maybe if you're unloading the truck or something. But if you're cashiering, heavy shit can stay in the cart, you got a little hand scanner. So what's the problem? I don't know. Maybe I'm a Karen. I do have the haircut, but I just want the minimum. Like, you ain't got to bend over backwards. Like, I come up to the register, they don't even speak. They don't even say nothing. So I say, "Hi, how are you, Tiffany?" "Oh, I'm okay." Yeah, exactly. The fuck? Like, I used to have my days, but every day? I don't understand. That's why I like going to the Amazon grocery store. I ain't got to talk to nobody. I walk in and out and it calculates what I got. I prefer self-checkout because I can bag it how I want it and I don't have to worry about somebody being rude or whatever. Like, why? Why would I go to your register if you're not even going to speak to me? You're going to bag my shit wrong. And no, self-checkout. And they say, oh, it's taking jobs. Well, it's just going to have to take them. Because if you don't want to do it, you don't need it. Sorry. I mean, that's not everybody, of course, but it's a good majority. And that was the case when I was still in retail. So I know it's even worse. I was a supervisor, for instance, at Home Depot. And same thing happened at Target too, though. And, people want to go do the easy shit. Like, oh, I want to go do returns. No, you're scheduled to cashier. I need you to get on a register. I don't want to do that. I wouldn't say it like that. I'd just be like, oh, hey, I don't know, Tiffany again. She gets around. Tiffany, can you get on register 5? Oh, I wanted to stay at guest service. Okay, but I need you to be on register 5 because you're scheduled as a cashier. And I shouldn't even have to explain all of that because it shouldn't be over there. And if I ask you to do something, you should just do it. But, oh, well, I need you to because, Bobby's not coming in till 5 and we need to have 3 lanes. Well, I don't want to. I would have to call the store manager to make them move where they needed to be. And they want to get mad at me. So you mad at me because I want you to do what you're supposed to be doing. Get the fuck out of here, okay? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, first of all, why are they hiring people who don't want to do anything? Like, give me a shift full of older ladies. I loved when I had my older ladies, okay? What were their names? Cynthia, Bernadette, Benitra, I think was one of them. Either way, 50 and up, they will always be on time, never call off, uniform on point. They're doing extra stuff in between, checking people out. Like, I love that. Super friendly. Anything you need me to do, Barrett? Love that. And I would always try to do what I could.
I think that you got another customer over there.
Photo counter.
If you need an extra break or if you want to go do something different, maybe because it's slow, you don't want to cashier. Oh yeah, go do that. Go fold the clothes, whatever you want to do. Like, it was mutual. Oh, let me get you something from Starbucks. Oh, what type of candy you want? Whatever, stuff like that. To try to show my appreciation for my staff. But baby, these people, whew, I would love to do retail again solely so I could whip some folks into shape and have the store running how I think it should be run. But one, I don't think I would get the money that I would need to working in person. Sounds like a lot. Haven't done that in a long time. And number 3, I don't know if I have the patience for the customers or the employees. So it's probably best that I don't do that. But that really pisses me off. It really pisses me off to get bad service because that's the norm now. And like, you walk into a store like Ragstock, if you're familiar with that store, no matter what location you walk in, Water Tower, Woodfield, Wicker Park, they ain't gonna speak. Even if nobody's in there, which maybe that's why nobody's in here, bitch. But you can't say, oh, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Like, how hard is that? Like, I'm just used to people being so fucking rude everywhere I go. And I don't think it's me. I don't think I'm putting that out because I barely will say anything most of the time. But they just don't want to help people. And they just get so mad. And I just don't understand. Like, if I don't like kids, for instance, I'm not going to work at a fucking daycare. If I don't like animals, I'm not going to work at a pet store. So if you don't like talking to people, why are you in customer service? Be a cart attendant. I don't know, unload the truck. Do shit where you don't have to talk to nobody. Because that's not giving me a great experience. And these companies don't even care, which is even worse because they continue to hire these people. I would not hire them in the first place. And if I did, I would try to have them some type of, proper training and maybe even disciplinary action if necessary. But they don't be giving a damn. And that really pisses me off. Because it makes me not want to go back to certain places because of the horrible experiences that I have. But maybe they don't care. They don't need my little funky change. But I just wish that customer service was still a thing. And that's something I always try to strive for and bring to any role that I have where I'm dealing with, if I'm customer facing. Because I know how I like to be treated. So I like to provide that same service to whoever my clientele is. But what the fuck do I know? Nothing. So I'm just going to keep going to these stores where I'm getting paid fucking dust when I ask a question or come up to the register or they don't want to look for shit that's right in their fucking face and, just accept the bare minimum. But when the AI come and take all your jobs, baby, hey, you should have asked me how I was doing. Stay tuned for more Don't Piss Me Off and other original content from So Good We Named It, including the return of Barrett TV. And if you have something that pisses you off, let me know in the comments. And let me know what you think about what I said, because I think I was right. And don't piss me off by telling me I wasn't.
And as always, thank you for listening and watching. And thank you for being a friend. But you know what a real friend would do? Subscribe, like, share, comment. I ain't on here for my health, but I still appreciate your presence. And there's lots more where that came from. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do more. I think. Yeah, I will. No, for real.